All right, so the thing is, guys, you want a second here. So the thing is that, this karmic mother, she thought that breadcrumbing me would suffice. And, you start to get older, man. You start to work on these jobs and stuff like that. And you start to see people have better cars and homes and all that type of stuff that people hold so dearly. And you're going to start questioning yourself why I don't have that. But don't get me wrong, guys. I'm very appreciative of everything because it could always be worse, of course. And I've already figured out how to survive on my own. Believe me, there are little hiccups here and there, but I've already pretty much figured out how to survive on my own as long as I'm healthy. That's why number one thing important is your health. Because as long as you're healthy, you can get out here and do what you need to do. Regardless of how, rough it looks. As long as you're healthy, right? But she thought that breadcrumbing me, she brought me a Pontiac Grand Am when I was 17. And I was so happy. See, this was such a sick game because, again, I did not know people were stealing from me. And remember what my step-grandmother had said at the anniversary, that your parents are going to hell. I didn't know what she was talking about. No, this is the frustration. And, I can't help but to be upset with my ancestors somewhat because I feel like, why weren't they doing their due diligence after I reached a certain age? I mean, unless an angel came and told them, hey, you don't have to do that. When he turns this age, we're going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know everything happened for a reason, but still, I mean, if I have children and I got something important I want to leave to the children, I don't care if it's a goddamn silver dollar. I'm going to make sure that he gets it and nobody steals it because that's what people do. They steal. You can't let people know what you got because they'll try to take it. That's like rule number one, right? So this individual tried breadcrumbing me. I'm not going to be long in this. Tried breadcrumbing me, knowing that I did not know who I really was or what was actually owed to me. I mean, what a sick game, man. What a sick game. That's like, I don't know, that's like having $10 million, making somebody think you broke, and then they ask for money. They out on the streets, and you got $10 million. You got somebody, that's like somebody having $10 million, and you have a son or daughter that's out on the streets, and you only give them $10. And they all happy and shit because they think they don't know you got $10 million. They think you just working 9 to 5 like everybody else. So they so happy and shit. And the only thing you happy about is the fact that you just suckered them. I mean, that's sick, man. That's just sick. And guys, remember, I talking about everything objectively. I don't get into my emotions too much. As y'all, I think y'all know that by now. Everything I speak about is objectively. I just try to imagine this happening to somebody else. See, there was one more thing I want to say. Hold up. Yeah, I keep getting a download that this karmic mother, I don't know what the fuck she thought she was, like Cicely Tyson. Like, if y'all remember that movie, always takes 10 seconds. Y'all remember that movie by what's his name? Lawrence Fishburne? Always outnumbered, outgunned, or something like that. And in that movie, Cicely Tyson, I guess she was like the queen bee. She was like the gang leader. Was the woman. I think this karmic mother, she must have watched that movie one too many times. But for the people who know that movie, you remember Lawrence Fishburne actually went against the queen. See, and this is how I know I'm the only man in the family, and that's why I'm deserving. I'm the only one who's proven manhood. I don't give a fuck if you got children. Like I said, roaches have children. Flies have children. Rats have children. Sons and daughters. So you can't call yourself, anybody can stick their dick somewhere and have a fucking child. I don't mean shit. I'm the only man in this family, and that's why I deserve the inheritance. Not one had the balls to stand up for righteousness except me. Not one, except me. Lawrence Fishburne in that movie stood up to he stood up to the queen and did what needed to be done. And that's what I did. Am I lying? That's what the fuck I did. I did what needed to be done. And anybody who does what if you got to go against the law and you know something is the right thing to do and you don't do it, how the fuck can you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning and call yourself a man? I'm the only man in this family.